Hi everybody, Yarn Fairy here to show you my beaded Picot bind off. I'm not going to go into supplies and stuff. You can hear about all that in the cast on part of this. I'm just going to do the stitches. So the first thing my patterns normally say is bind off 4 stitches. I do want to go into a little bit of why another beaded Picot bind off video. Fact is, the industry would have you at this point knit on or cast on in some fashion 3 stitches and then bind them off, which will then make this really honking, fat, not delicate Picot. I didn't bother to knit it, I just wanted to show you the Picot that's the cast on edge. And this is in fingering weight yarn, if you can believe it. I mean, it's just huge. That's not my style. I like really delicate things. So we come to this. We have this. We're bound off. We've bound off our 4 stitches. Now what you're going to do is you're going to work on the right hand needle. You're going to yarn over, slip a stitch. Then take your crochet hook placement method, always use it. Check with the cast on part of this and you'll see the supplies. Put the stitch back on the needle after placing the bead, yarn over, slip stitch, and again. You've done this now a total of 3 times for this nice little line. Now what you want to do is anchor this so that it won't move. So put your needle into the last bound off stitch, the front leg, and the stitch just below so that it's just a quick dive. And then you're going to pick up that stitch. Those stitches just get picked up. And then you pass this one over so that you have completed a Picot. It's much finer and smaller because it's just the 3 yarn overs. You could even do 2. You could get away with 2. I don't see why that wouldn't work. This is for a book that's coming out shortly. And this is the item. As you can see up here, this is the bound off edge. Or was that the cast on? Excuse me. I'm sorry. That's the cast on edge. This is the bound off edge. Nice and tiny. This is Miss Jane Bennett's opera gloves. And they're going to be in the upcoming What Would Madame Defarge Knit too. I hope you buy it. See you around.